Both his sons, having played sport at a local level in Leeds, Andy and Fast Signs have a long history of helping local sports clubs and organisations like Kippax Welfare Rugby League, Garforth Rangers Football Club and North Leeds Cricket Club with products such as events banners, honours boards and changing room signage, as well as providing signs and graphics to the mighty Leeds Rhinos and Leeds United for over the last 30 years. So if you're involved in a local sports club, get in touch with Andy and his team for advice and help with your signs. Welcome to the Lot Pod, the Leeds Rhinos Lot 17-8 podcast, kindly sponsored by our friends over at Fast Signs. Producer Chris, Eddy and Duncan here for this one. How are we, gentlemen?
All good.
Yeah, I'm good.
So you're wearing a new, because that's new to you.
This one?
That's new.
Yeah,
what are you wearing? Let's describe it to her.
I did my usual wait till they're on discount.
Rummage through the Oxen Club shop bag.
Yeah. Yes, I get that.
And you've come out with that.
Yeah.
But you, my friend,
well,
a belter.
Duncan, for anyone that's listening to this, you're going to have to watch on
I would
YouTube.
Be jealous, but I have got one. So
I am super jealous. You did reveal it to us because you were wearing a jacket as you came in, and you didn't even tell us. You just peeled it off, and we all started going, "Woo!" As we always do when you take clothes off for us. But what are you wearing here in front of us? Describe this amazing.
One of the retro Carlin Black Label tops.
A real one.
But a real one, not an Oxen remake. It's one I've been after for a while.
Yeah.
And I got it at a really good I nearly swallowed. I got it at a really good bargain price.
He has swore once, remember?
Yeah, I did swear once.
Swore once this year.
One game this year.
He said, cover your ears, George. He said shit.
Yeah, I did.
He called someone.
I did. I can't
Mickey
remember.
Mac?
Yes.
You can't stand Mickey McLaurin. So much so that he swore. And what year is this?
It's 92.
1990. It's a 1992.
It was 2 years. 91, 92.
91, 92. Pristine, may I add. Full legit. It has to be. I don't know where they've stored that.
No, I don't.
It literally looks like
it's a beauty, isn't it?
It's just come from the club shop. It's absolutely
very impressed with Vinted.
Yeah,
my best purchase off there, definitely.
And it was only £809. He said, not
cheap at the price.
Not bad at all. For those who are watching on YouTube, you'll see Duncan's amazing shirt. You'll also may have noticed that we're all wearing baseball caps.
Yeah.
Very, very snazzy baseball caps have been kindly given to us by the lovely people over at therugbystore.co.uk. I've got a Penrith blackout one. Duncan's wearing the Parramatta Eels, and Chris has got...
I requested a West Tigers, so that's what I've got.
So that's what you've got. Therugbystore.co.uk is the only place in the UK where you can get official NRL New Era caps, which is exactly what we've got on. They are just any caps.
Quality.
They're the real deal. They're straight from the NRL, and the quality is seriously awesome. Let me tell you, they look and feel.
That one's the best one.
Yeah, this Penrith one. Duncan loves this blackout Penrith one. They do other blackout clubs, logos and things for other clubs, so go take a look at therugbystore.co.uk. If you want to rep your NRL team, head over to rugbystore.co.uk and check out their full range. And just a massive thank you again to the Rugby Store for sending us these awesome caps.
We requested a Parramatta Eel one for Brad.
For Brad Arthur.
Yeah, they sacked him.
Yeah.
Remind him.
The most astounding thing is they found a cap that fits mine.
And mine. Yeah.
Let me check. XXX.
I think they made it for you.
Tailored.
Custom fit.
They brought two blokes, a piece of string, and picked them up. Wrapped it around my head. So go check out the rugbystore.co.uk, and thanks again to the guys over there for these amazing NRL New Era caps. Match review panel time. We're going to review the game. We're going to hand out our Lachie Miller Fast Size Player of the Match, and we're also going to jump into a preview of the Catalans game. So a classic lot pod. Match review panel time. Huddersfield 0, Leeds Rhinos 26. Leeds post back-to-back clean sheets after shutting out Hull last week, and then obviously Huddersfield in this game for the first time. Consecutive nil-ins for the first time since February 1968. Outstanding.
That's quite a stat considering some of the teams we've had.
Yeah. And we've nilled quite a few sides this year. And if you think, we mentioned it on the last pod about Hull KR at home, we were all gutted when Hull KR scored. So that could have been a nil-in. Castaway.
We could have had 4 on top.
Yeah.
Was it easy?
Arguably, we should have had 4 on top.
Yeah.
Particularly in... Yeah. Both cases. This marks Leeds' 5th straight victory, and obviously we are in the playoffs. Positives, Duncan. What positives can the Rhinos take from this one?
I felt well. You just mentioned it there. Defence. That's the obvious one to go for, and winning a game very comfortably and keeping the opposition to 0 without getting out of first gear.
Yeah, just gliding through.
I think in years gone by that would have been an error-strewn game that maybe got a lot closer than it needed to, whereas we turned it on for sort of, well, didn't really turn it on, but we turned up.
Did we?
We turned up for 10 or 15 minutes in the second half and put a couple of tries on them just to completely get out of sight. But it was pleasing, the defensive effort, and I think the players were buying into it. And like I said before the pod,
which is the best pod?
I think they're focusing a lot around the defensive effort. Because there was that behind the scenes one from the other week where Ryan Hall said, "Let's go out and chase the 0." That was at FC.
I loved that, by the way.
Yeah, and I
loved that he said that.
I think when you're not that great in attack, if you can come away, because everyone on Twitter writes the same stuff after games. Or Leeds are poor going forward, but if you keep a team to 0,
don't matter.
It don't matter. As soon as we score first. It's an amazing feeling that you just feel dead comfortable in the game that you're going to create the chance. And with players like Connor and Croft, I do think players are coming into form at the right time as well. There's not many people in the squad now that are sort of struggling a bit, that everyone seems to be. Yeah. It's like the feeling of the old Leeds when the nights start to draw in and we go, oh, grand final time.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're grand final winners. Producer Chris, positives for you?
Right, this is a bit of a weird take on this one, right? My positive is that it was shut away on Sky Sports Plus, so not many people saw it. I were there, and I was like, "This."
You nodded off, didn't you?
I might as well have done. It wasn't particularly the game. It was like a pre-season friendly. I was sat there, there's 20,000 empty seats.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is supposed to be the elite.
The elite league must just be thinking, what the hell is it?
I'm not particularly having to go at Huddersfield, although I clearly am.
Yeah.
About to say, it kind of sounds like you are.
Something's got to happen there. That is not the elite of our game. Sat there, when the away fans outnumber the home fans. The away fans were our fans.
Outstanding,
yeah.
And
it's not really Huddersfield fans' fault, is it? You can't.
No.
So something needs to happen there.
I don't think there's an appetite for it. Maybe what sort of ground could make it look a spectacle?
This is exactly what.
Well, there were 4,000 people there, so even in a 12,000 seater,
they can't have it. They can't have it.
It's still more than half empty.
Exactly. There's not really a ground in the country where you can sort of say. And I even think, like, with it being a Thursday night and it was a strong Leeds contingent that went, I think we'd probably taken them maybe a bit more if it was like a Friday evening or a Saturday game. But I mean, even if we took 3,000 or 4,000 and filled that end, it's still the Huddersfield sides wouldn't have changed. It won't matter. So at what point, it
just didn't feel like a Super League game to me.
No.
And it's a real shame. And it was I was sat there thinking, something has got to change. And the problem is, of course, we're bringing 2 more teams
into the league. Yeah,
I mean, they might bring more fans, but and I'm going to say they've got better stadiums. Bradford haven't, have they?
No, they haven't.
Thing is, though, it's not even like they can go out and attract players to stick bums on seats, is it? Do you know what I mean?
I don't think that'd change, would it? Well, even if they had Nathan clear.
They were getting 7,000-ish, weren't they, when they were doing well a few years back?
Yeah.
But even in that 7,000 in that stadium
still looks empty.
So I know Ken Davies trying to do something about it. I'm not sure moving to Halifax I think the sport will just dwindle even further, won't it?
Yeah, they are going to travel. I know it's not a million miles away, but they are going to travel out.
I would just, not to be a Debbie Downer, I would just like, this is not what a Super League game should be all about.
Just in terms of their new stadium, while we're on the subject, that new stadium does need to be 5,000.
Well, They won't be. They're not allowed in Super League. The 5,000 seater stadium, have they? So it's got to be. Is it minimum 8 or minimum 7?
I didn't know
7 then. Can't be any more.
It's got to be a little stadium, but
it's got to be time.
What's the point? I don't know what they can do. I mean, nobody wants to watch rugby league in Huddersfield. And it was just a bit of a sad state.
The thing is, they're a poor side as well, so that's not going to help. They're not exactly playing inspiring
to be honest,
rugby.
I thought they defended really well, but they were never.
They turned up and tried defensively, didn't they?
Yeah.
And they tried to throw stuff at us in attack. But
anyway, we might be getting one of their big forwards.
Well, if Wilkins saying it, I'd imagine it's Sky tend to get it after, don't they? So we'll wait and see. But
which forward? Who is it? Let's tell everybody.
Ollie Wilson,
and it'll be a good signing.
Yeah, he's a good player.
He is a very.
Anyway, that was my positive.
That was your positive. That Huddersfield are shy. Moving on. Harry Newman opened the scoring. Continues to score. Is it 3 tries in 4 now? Or is it 4?
Yeah, he's in good form, isn't he? Just at the right time for England, especially as well.
Absolutely. What did you make of?
Well, you know my thoughts on him. I get slated on. He's one of the players I get slated for. We love him, don't we?
It was actually more of a vintage Harry performance, dipping in and out.
That breaking first half, and like you said, he's coming in form at the right time. He's always solid defensively, or he has been this year for us. I think he's been very good defensively. Sometimes it's outshadowed his attack, and he's been very good out of yardage. But now he's starting to add tries to his game as well. I think they're all just play. It all comes back to everyone's feeling positive in the team, and they're playing for a really good coach who knows how to get the best out of each individual player.
Yeah.
And Harry's probably not had that for probably his career.
His whole career. If you think
when would he have?
We've all seen good times with Leeds, and there's that kind of. I know Eddie's going to say we are going to go win grand final. I'm not saying that, but what's come back is the whole club feeling.
Yeah.
So that's the fans are bought in.
Yeah.
The players are obviously buying in. The coach. I think the whole club is getting back to somewhere like.
Some of the players came down to speak. So it was at the FC game, and some of the players came down to speak to us, and Lasoni was there speaking to one of my mates, and he said, I don't
want to go to Hull.
No, yeah. And he said, my mate was congratulating him on the win, and sort of said, really, really good win. And he said, we're building. And I thought, we've killed a team that was potentially a tricky away game.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Beaten by 30 odd points, and he's coming off saying we're building. And it's next? Like, there's just that feeling
there's something about it.
Like, I don't think anyone wants us in the playoffs. Probably the only team weirdly that I don't want is St Helens. I'd rather have OKR than St Helens because we just seem to have that mental block when we play against them.
This is the time to get over that, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
if we play St Helens in playoffs, Careers George, I will shit myself.
I don't think we'll play. It will get the 6th place team, so it'll be Wakefield or Hull that we play, and I think we'll beat either one of that because I think we'll be 3rd. And I think Leal do a job on Saints. I think Leal beat Saints. My prediction is we finish 3rd,
jumped
Leal
right
4th.
to end up pod here, haven't we?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
No, it's fine. I was just going to say, I don't know how to see Lee at the moment. Yeah, they walloped Warrington. Salford walloped Warrington.
Yeah.
I'm not... And I think we've got the measure of Lee.
I'm not bothered about him.
I think we can cope with it.
I don't think we'll play him. I think they'll go to KR and get beat, and that'll be the end of their season. Then I think it's going to be us and KR, and I think it'll be. It's obviously going to be Wigan at Wigan. I think because they're going to be 2nd. I would imagine.
It is a really good playoff
because I think we're resting people at the right time as well. We're sort of managing minutes around the squad, aren't we? And
what you can tell is that
anyone with
Brad's experienced, isn't he? And he knows how to manage players' minutes. He's managed Mick well since he's come back.
Yeah.
He's played Ackers a couple of games, so he's managing Jared's minutes.
Anyone with a slight knock's just not. He's sort of giving them probably going overboard and giving them like an extra week, which is fine. That's it. I mean, against Huddersfield and against Catalan, you can afford to do that, and You know, them games, looking at it now, our fixture list has probably fallen at the right time. Like, we're not going into the playoffs battered and bruised. We should be going into the playoffs with a fresh 17 ready to rip in and go. Because I'd imagine if it were the playoffs, if Huddersfield had been a playoff game, it'd have been a much stronger side that had been put out against Huddersfield if it were a playoff game.
And this is the beauty of us getting into playoffs early, which we haven't done for years, is that you can manage that, can't you?
Yeah.
You can manage minutes, you can manage, and you can plan towards
your playoff run.
Yeah.
Because you know it's there.
You know, you have got to play. The only thing that could happen is we get second and you get a week off, but that's...
The other thing that could happen is we get Saints and we get knocked out at the first hurdle.
No, that won't happen.
What happened?
So, is there anyone you kind of said Saints? Is there anyone that you sort of...
I'm not bothered. I'm really not bothered. I'm of the mindset of that if you're going to win it...
You've got to beat them all.
You've got to beat them. So it's like... I'm really, really not bothered. I'll be nervous as hell whoever we get, but... I am not bothered.
It'd be good to see a really packed Headingley as well for a playoff game.
Yeah.
I think the stadium sort of
deserves
a
I think it should
really,
be. Do you get a
really big sellout.
Tickets?
You should do, shouldn't you?
I think you get a bit of discount. Do you mean on your season ticket?
Yeah, because it obviously don't cover it, does it? So,
but then it'd be also nice to see, presuming the table is Wigan a second and we go to Wigan, it'd be nice to see us sell out that away end as well at Wigan.
Oh, I think as away support this year, because Leeds as a club gets criticised for the away support, which is a bit bizarre, isn't it?
It's started to pick up now, but I think
it's no coincidence that when we've been absolutely shite, away fans don't travel as much, do they?
No, but I think a team the size of Leeds, in my opinion, should have at least 1,000 at every game,
which we have been starting to do, haven't we,
recently?
But that should be at least. So I think
I agree.
I think when we get to Wigan in the playoffs, I'd be going there expecting it to be sold out.
Last time we got them,
2022.
Yeah, it was
packed. Yeah.
One of the best games I've been to that.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I just think we'll wait and see. But everything seems to be coming together. And Newman.
So Harry Newman played really well.
So Harry Newman played really well.
You can tell this game was a bit boring.
He's coming in at form at the right time, and he's been consistent all year as well.
Has he played every game?
Yeah. That's another thing that gets labelled at him as well, doesn't it? Yeah. I saw someone, because he said, didn't he, that Brad Arthur's had a big impact on him, like off the field as well, in his like life choices and stuff like that. And one of the first comments was, but he's still not managed to get rid of his petulant side.
Well, he's not done it for ages. He had one against Hull, didn't he, where he gave Caesar that bit of a mouthful.
Yeah,
and that's it.
And then, but this guy referred to Lee. You know, where he actually challenged and got the penalty.
Yeah,
because Jack Smith gave it the other way, didn't he, for Harry Newman's back chat.
That's not petulance. He got smacked out chops.
Yeah, so I think there is some that'll just pick up on everything that he does, and I think that. It's just part of being Harry, isn't it?
There were a good one in Huddersfield game. I don't know if you picked up on it when he were offside, but we got the penalty.
No, yeah,
but everyone moaned about that. But the rules are
from the kick.
Even though he were offside, he could have not been involved in play,
which is what Kendall video ref.
He couldn't foul play. Can't take him out, can he?
Yeah. You can't take him out even though he's offside.
Yeah. It's
it was a good one.
Lachie Miller. At it again, as always. You are the chairman.
Yeah, I thought actually they coped quite well with him for a lot of game. I think he started off.
He'll still have had a ridiculous amount of meters.
Yeah, the team started off quite slow, but he didn't. He made a great break right at the beginning, and they couldn't get hold of him. But I half wish he didn't pass to Brody and scored that try.
But he's tried.
Just dummied and went under the sticks.
Yeah. If that had been Bevan French, everyone would have been raving about it.
I'm quite happy that people still don't rate him.
It's madness.
Jai Field scored that try last night.
Jai.
What?
Jai.
You said Jai.
Jai.
Yeah.
Jai.
We're kind of marking down because
Jais and J's.
I'm a Jai. You're not sure what you are.
You're a bit of both. Flip between them all.
Kirsty's a J. What was Phil? Phil said
I can't
Jai?
remember. I don't know.
And you're a Jai as well.
I'm a Jai.
So it's definitely called Jai, then, isn't it?
That try he scored, he just ran straight.
No, but this is what I mean. Like Bevan French flicked the ball up and Field. Obviously, he is quicker than Miller. He is.
But then that's it.
But Miller, and I'll argue this with anyone, is the best all-round fullback in the competition, and he has been all year, and he's proven it.
Yeah.
The fact that he's top meter maker and missed how many games did he miss at the start of year? 5.
5 games, yeah.
And he's comfortably in top place in the meters.
Miller scored a similar try to J. Field. I'm just going to say them both.
JJ. JJ Binks.
With a better offload from Harry.
Yeah.
And Miller had to beat a man.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But everyone just automatically says Jai Field's best fullback. I'm not having it.
He's nowhere near as good as
the try set were just fucking audacious, wasn't it?
Yeah, little chip through.
I thought he was going to do that thing where he just, because Bentley and
he were almost,
they'd overrun.
He did
and I thought he was going to drop to the floor, and then the fact that he turned round and just looked up. I mean, that was Sevens, wasn't it? The little chip over the top running through.
Yeah.
And I think weirdly, it's taken. You'd have thought everyone thought he'd look really good under Owen Smith because he wasn't like before the disaster of a year when we're coming out. We thought, an unstructured attack will really suit Miller, but actually it's the other way. A structured attack really suits Lachie Miller because he's just. I think just all year his attacking game, whether he's chosen to pass, kick, run,
hand someone off, slam someone.
9 times out of 10 it's coming off though, isn't it? Yeah. Whatever he tries, just
I think he had an error too, but his errors are totally cut out.
Well, you don't see him do what Sailor did last night and drop high balls, do you? He's safe as houses under high balls.
And then every time he catches it, he's making at least 20 metres.
Off the back of that.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's partly because his positioning is come on like 100%.
Tenfold, yeah.
So he's in the right position. I noticed he was co-captain as well.
Yeah, well,
but he is one of the more vocal players, so I think that might have been a bit of a just a well done.
Great bouncing long ball to Gannon as well. Because he meant to do that. There you go.
I did watch it back in commentary. Like, that's a disgusting pass. I'm like.
It don't matter, does it? But I think they go over the top with stuff like that as well, don't they? When they say, because I think they were trying they wanted a close game, so they're like Huddersfield are in it even when they weren't in it, and it was like 8-0, and they're sort of bigging it up that they're going to come back if they score. They're going to come back, and it's like, well, we're not.
Well, it were 2 Leeds haters on commentary, wasn't it? Mark Wilson and John Wilkin.
Yeah.
2 Leeds.
Yeah,
so they're not going to be happy.
I'd say. Is Miller as important as Connor at this point?
I'd say with the form of Croft, he's more important.
Bear in mind, he's
probably the most important player.
Most of his points. I'm not having to go at Jake Connor here by any means, but we scored.
Clip this AI.
We scored most of the points.
Jake Connor.
Jake went off, which is a good thing.
Yeah,
I was saying so that we've still got something there.
I was saying to you pre-pod, wasn't I, that like best pod. Since that was one of my criticisms of Croft when I was last on, when I said. I wanted to see Croft step up when Connor wasn't on the field.
And he obviously listened to you.
He obviously listened to the pod. But that was one of my criticisms, that I wanted him to take the team by the scruff of the neck and guide us around the pitch. And even when Connor was on the field, I feel like his kicking game's gone up a level as well.
I agree.
Like that short kick to Harry was...
He's always had a good short kicking game, hasn't he?
You can see their sort of partnerships getting better as well. They're getting more used to linking up together, which is it's coming at, like we're going back to, it's coming at the right time.
I mean, he threw a couple of those bullet passes, didn't he? But that didn't come off. But he also threw one pass to McDonald that was an absolute peach. McDonald, he was almost like, I don't know what to do here.
Yeah, I think he's running. I think he's again go back to what I said about Miller about his decision making. I think all the spine, the decision making when they decide to run. It's not for running's sake. They're sort of making breaks. When Croft's stepping off his right foot, he seems to be...
Has meaning to it.
Yes. Yeah. And players are getting used to that, and then they're pushing up the middle of the field as well. And the one thing
I think Brad's picked up on it is his defence. Croft's defence is outstanding for a half.
For a half, yeah.
Best in the league.
I'd probably say something like that.
I think all these players are best in the league.
Is there a better defensive half?
Probably not. There is.
French putting that tackle on Percival last night. That got the Super League have clipped up and put on today. It was a good tackle, and I think he's good defensively. But I think Croft is just, he might not put in like the bigger hits, but he's solid when he very rarely gets one-on-one and he'll miss.
He got one, didn't he, against Castleford this year? That's
Alex
the only
Miller
one.
Yes, he missed Miller.
And then everyone started running at him, and it's like, I won't bother.
Yeah, so.
Andy Ackers, another performance, an England international once upon a time. I thought he dictated the tempo rather well. Are we in a bit of a luxury here? You kind of mentioned it once or twice, Duncan, throughout the pod about our squad and our...
Yeah.
What do you do with...
I don't think...
With Andy Ackers for the rest of the year?
I think he plays against Catalan, because I think we'll rest a few. Depending on... I think if we're level on points going into Wigan in the league, we'll rest a few. And then come playoff time, we'll go, right, bang. That's our start. I don't think he gets in the starting 17 still.
Does he? Right.
I think Brad will go 4 forwards on the bench. Jared at 9. The fact that he started managing Jared's minutes and giving him like half an hour, 40 minutes, 50 minutes.
He's prepping him for playoff footy.
I think when it gets to playoff time, he'll just go,
Jared
right.
playing like a prop at some point?
Well, he brought him on at 13 and prop, didn't he? Sort of like played it well. We didn't have any props on field at one stage. Well, we had one on the field at one stage, but I think the fact that he's managing a lot of the props minutes as well says to me that the people that he's managing the minutes of are obviously guaranteed to be there at playoff time. I'm pleased for Andy that he's playing, and he looks... I've always said he looks decent, but he's not really a Leeds hooker. We've kind of alluded to that he's not really a Leeds hooker, but his confidence seems to be getting there a little bit
Everyone's automatically sort of saying Ackers won't be there. We don't know that, do we?
No, we don't.
He's contracted, and if he's there, isn't he? And if he's happy to play that role that he's playing, then he's a good player. Yeah. He's a good player, and he could play himself into some real form if he stays next year. You don't know, do you?
I just think from my point of view, I think the only way that I could... It's a bit like what we said about Jack when we were doing... when we went through the squad. Yeah. That a guy like Ackers will want to play.
And there's two new teams coming up.
And there's two new teams coming up that are going to want to...
He'll start for one of those sides.
I don't think we're going to have the luxury
one of those three sides. He'll start
exactly.
For them.
I don't think you're going to have the luxury next year of going... Right, we'll keep Ackers, and I don't think it's fair to him, and I don't think he'd want to stick around and be 18th man and travel with the squad and do a warm up and a cool down every week. I think they want to be playing, don't they? So that's the only reason I can see him going. But I mean, it'd be easy. Again, that's the buy-in from Brad. It'd be very easy for people like that have not been out, that have been out of the side. That probably you're going to be a little bit annoyed that you're not getting picked every week. Like we've said, he's an England international. With him being out of the side, he could have easily just kicked up a fuss, and you'd be hearing all sorts of rumours about that he's unhappy and all this. But that's not happening as well at the minute. So it seems like a settled camp, and when people are coming in, they're just coming in and doing the job.
There's also the fact that if we do win something this year, I think we can build on this year. Players want to play in big games, don't they? So it's all right saying, well, he'll go and play for whoever that's coming up. That you could be playing in a team that's getting walloped every...
Yeah.
Which is no good anyway, is it? I suppose a lot of it will be down to money and things. We don't know how much he's on. We don't know. Yeah. Do you ride your contract out? Do you go...
Whatever.
I'd be quite happy if he stays. That's what I was trying to get to.
It may even come down to like Brad and Ian Bleaser's decision. I think a lot will depend on what they want to do to the squad. What, if and anything, Brad wants to do to the squad at the end of the year.
I think Brad really rates Jared as a 9.
Well, the fact that we've gone into games without like Jack or Andy on bench just proves that, doesn't it? Really,
I think he really proves. He's a Brad style player, isn't he?
Yeah. It's like Bentley as well. Like, he's a Brad style player that I think he probably wants to move him more to back row next year. That's the impression that I get with being linked with Ollie Wilson, who I don't imagine is a replacement for Lasoni.
No, I've heard, Royce Hunt?
Wow.
I've heard that. Little rumour. Could be absolute bollocks.
But if it's true, we'll tell you.
What's your man with Tash? Played under Brad. Prop, NRL prop.
Regan Campbell-Gillard.
RCG.
Yeah, what about him? He's
on too much.
Is he?
I reckon. Yeah. He's on quite a bit of money. Royce Hunt scored 2 today, and he looked.
And he got a bit of a dodgy past.
He's a bit.
Aren't they all? And every NRL player.
What, you saying they're all bread stealers?
Royce Hunt's more in the Lasoni mould.
I'm not. I've read it, that's all.
But if it comes true.
I think I've read it on our forum, Eddie, that's the thing.
Really? On the lotpod.proboards.com?
That one.
On the transfer and rumours, Fred. Get in there.
I think so.
You posted it.
I've just read it up and posted it.
He'd be very good. He'd be very good.
I trust they'll get someone.
I thought you were going to say, I trust the source on the forum.
It's just my head.
It's you.
But if we're getting linked with players from down under, then I would suggest... Because I don't
want a direct replacement for Lasoni personally, neither. I want somebody that'll play more minutes.
See, I think we've got too many of them. Not too many. I think we've got the right balance of people that play a lot of minutes. I think you can find an impact prop that
can possibly play a bit more minutes, though.
I don't think we need them to, though. If you can buy someone that can come on and be a wrecking ball for half an hour in a game and do 2 15-minute spells, you've got a Ledsky, Holroyd, KP, Jenkins,
Little Tom,
Presley, who can all do big minutes.
It's going to be an interesting one next year, isn't it?
So, and there's 5 that I've just reeled off the bat. Then you chuck Ollie Wilson in, that's 6. I think the only thing missing from those names
What are you saying, that it looks like we don't need a prop?
No, I think we do. I think we'll do.
We need a wrecking ball.
I think we need a wrecking ball, and I think we can. Where we said a couple of years ago that we couldn't afford the luxury of Lasoni because we didn't have the props to do the minutes. Now we absolutely can, because we've got the prop. We've got more than enough props to do the minutes. It's just we can afford a luxury player, especially when you've got a hooker that can do 80 minutes. That frees up an interchange spot, so you can run with 3 props on the bench or 3 forwards on the bench. Because Castle can easily cover 13. Well, he could cover anywhere in the pack. I'm just convinced that he could cover anywhere, apart from hooker. But I think he'd be able to, like 13 and stuff like that. He'd be more than able to cover that.
I think Cassell will be a back row 13. I don't think he'll be part of his forward rotation unless we need him.
He reminds, like I said last time, I think he reminds me so much of Burgess. Just like the fact that he's come on the scene now.
He's just a middle, can play anywhere.
But he just looks comfortable, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like normally it takes, like, you can see when a kid comes in, you think, oh, they're a bit lightweight, but he ain't lightweight. He's quick, he's strong. He's got good hands. For me, his ceiling is massive.
From? Is he from Leeds?
What
do we know about him?
Not much. I think he's a Leeds boy, isn't he?
I know
I bet he's a South Leeds boy.
No, I don't think he is.
I bet he is.
remember the amateur club that he played for.
We're doing an absolutely bang-up job of not reviewing this.
We really are. Everyone's preferring it. Everyone's like, yes, good idea. Really good idea.
A bit of a duffer of a game, wasn't it?
Well, it was.
But I mean, there's already been talk about the NRL. Like, there was something in the papers the other day about an NRL club sniffing around him. So I'm going to say, I think it was Siddle, his amateur club.
I don't know.
Does it tell you?
Ray French should have known if he were alive.
Ray French would have known.
Rhinos Academy.
It's reading it now.
West Bowling.
There you go. Bradford.
Oh my God.
Sam Burgess.
Burgess 2.0.
He was Juice Remote, wasn't he?
Matt Burrell, of course.
Liverpool's lad, Sam Burgess.
But no, I think his ceilings, like, now you look at everything now and it just looks rosy, doesn't it? really, to be fair.
Looks absolutely amazing. Mikolaj Aledski scored, capped off the win, 80th minute try. We've spoke about Harry Newman in terms of England. We've obviously spoken tons about Jake Connor. We've never spoken about Mick in terms of England.
He should definitely be in squad. Whether he will or not, I don't know.
Are you asking my opinion or whether I think he will? Because I think he should be.
Both?
Right, I think he should be. I think he should be in the squad. I don't think he gets... I personally, I don't think he'll get in.
Who do you think Sean Wayne will put in there then?
Matty Lees, Thompson.
Rubbish. Not good enough. You can see where this is going.
What's the young kid from... He's not that young, but tall, from Wigan.
Ethan Havard.
I actually really like him. But he's a similar sort of player as Mick. Not flashy, he just makes the meters. And
see, I really like Mick, and I think he should be. I think he is one of the best props in the league.
Well, he gets pelters as well, doesn't he?
Yeah,
say he's underrated. I bet. I hadn't looked at any stats. I bet he's made most meters out of all props on.
Stick around and find out later in the pod.
I think he's missed quite a few though, hasn't he? That'll be the only thing that'll be the only.
What, missed a few games?
Games, yeah.
He should be in squad. He won't be.
Yeah. Should be in the squad. He won't be.
Jake Connor should be in squad. He won't be.
They won't be.
In fact, I think it's going to get to a point now where there's too much clamour around Connor for him to leave him out. And if he wins the Man of Steel,
I'm telling you now,
I don't think
it's going to have to pick him.
I think it might be one of them where he got the one for me that I don't think you can play is George Williams. But he's going to have to play.
He's injured, isn't he? So
he's captain. He's going to have to play.
The only Leeds player that will get a shout at playing for England is Harry Newman. That'll be the only player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, potentially Ashin outside backs on wing.
Potentially.
It'll be Harry Newman, and that's it.
Yeah.
And they'll be outraged that Harry Newman gets in above Jake Wardle.
Well,
and I think that'll happen.
What about AJ Brimson?
No, I don't
think Wayne will pick him.
No,
I think he will. I don't think he'll know what to do with him.
Farnworth's a shoe-in.
Farnworth's Herbie's in.
Herbie will be there. So then for me, it's between Harry and Jake Wardle.
Jake Wardle will
Do you think
out.
He's not going to pick Brimson?
He might get in squad, but I don't think he'll start him.
I think he's definitely.
Can he play fullback?
Fullback.
I'd play him ahead of Wellesby.
I would.
I wouldn't.
Wouldn't you?
No.
Oh, I would.
Jack Wellesby's best fullback we've got.
I'd go with Brimson.
I think that's a poor
Unless Lackie's still working on his
I'm trying to dig deep.
And find his.
Yeah. He still won't get in squad.
Family tree.
He still won't get in squad.
Still won't be picked.
No.
No, he probably won't. No. I'm not that. It's England, isn't it? I do want us to win the Ashes, and it'll change when we get there.
Eddie doesn't. He wants us to get absolutely throttled if Jake Connor.
If Jake Connor doesn't get picked, I want England to not even score 1 point.
I think Jake Connor will play at least one Test match in the Ashes series.
Do you?
Yes.
Big call.
At Headingley.
I don't know where.
When it's 2-0.
I think.
I hope we win that.
And he wins man at match and sets up 4 tries.
And wherever Sean Wayne's at, he just looks at Sean Wayne at the centre of the pitch, turns around, drops his kegs and says, "Kiss that, my friend. Kiss my ass."
It's a weird one, isn't it? Because we're going over some great subjects.
No one's bothered yet, honestly. Everyone is in the comments just going, this is a much better thing to talk about.
An England or an international squad cannot be picked solely on form. You've got to have experienced international players and all that. But, like you're saying about George Williams, how on earth does he get in?
Well, he's captain, isn't he? So he's going to be playing.
He's going to have to be
Why
picked.
is he captain?
But then,
why are you picking a captain for series?
Can you see him dropping Harry Smith?
No way.
Exactly. So then, Connor's got to get. You can't play Jake at centre because he's
you play him at 7 or you don't play him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's Harry Smith. He's got to get in over Harry Smith, a Wigan born and bred lad who's probably talking to Sean Wayne every week.
Please pick me, Sean. Please.
He doesn't need to beg him.
I mean, everyone like goes on about how good Harry Smith. I think he's awful. but he passes the ball to Bevan French. So, like, his kicking game is all right. I don't think there's much in the kicking games between him and Connor. Harry Smith can't run the ball. His passing game is just, I shovel it on to my 6 and expect my 6 to do everything. Well, if you play Harry Smith, you need someone like Connor next to him.
Harry Smith is going to be England's number 7.
Oh no, he is. But I'm saying that if he does that, then
but like
Connor
George Williams, what is the reasoning for picking him over Mikey Lewis?
For picking who? Sorry,
George Williams over Mikey Lewis.
Well,
poster boy, Wigan lad.
He's a good player, he's George Williams, but he has literally been shite all season.
I think there's, for me with Lewis, I think if you picked Mikey Lewis at 6 and Connor at 7, you've got 2 halves who aren't going to care about reputations. It's never going to happen, by the way, and I don't think it will. But if it did, you've got 2 halves that don't care about reputations, and you've got 2 halves that will complement each other. I think they've both got the right amount. They've both got the right amount of aggression, and they both deserve a shot. That's the big thing. That's the key.
They've got things in their arsenal that are a bit different. And that's how you're going to have a crack at Aussies. We can't play it. We've said it how many times? Yeah. You cannot play formulaic percentage rugby against Australians because they're 10 times better than us.
Yeah, you can't go. We can't do. So
you need somebody like Connor that might. How many times this year has he done disguised passes where defence has not had a clue, and some of them might not come off. That's how we're going to have a crack. We'll have a crack in forwards because we've got a decent forward pack, haven't we? I think we need some spark. We haven't actually got a 9 neither that's got a lot of spark, have we?
Brad O'Neill.
Well, that's who it's going to be, isn't it? So it's like
it's to be Jared, even though he's Irish. Pick him. Well, James McDonald.
I don't mind Brad O'Neill, but he's not like Edwin Apapi, is he, or something like that?
No, I mean, let's give it the 9. English passport. Probably like
I wouldn't actually. I've got a thing about Edwin Apapi. He's a great player. Have you seen the amount of errors and missed tackles he makes?
No.
I like Apapi.
I like him. I think he's probably best 9 in a lot. I think he leads for errors and missed tackles.
214 missed tackles. I just looked at him. Back to the game.
But anyway, what I'm saying is we haven't got a 9 that's got some spark. We have Brad Dwyer, get him in.
There we go. You talk about crazy stuff.
Darryl Clark's probably the best running 9 that's...
But he's past his best, isn't he?
He's going to get picked.
Getting Jez Litton, aren't we?
He'll pick Mickey Mack again.
So...
Enough about England.
But it'll be Brad O'Neill.
He's not going to start Jez Litton, is he?
No, it'll be Brad O'Neill.
It'll be Brad O'Neill.
It'll be Harry Smith and it'll be George Williams. And then one of them 2 will have to get dropped for, or they'll drop a bench spot and bring Connor onto a bench for second game.
When we're 40-0 down, and then everyone will blame Connor.
He'll kick a 40-20, and that's that. We saw the return of Ned McCormack to the Huddersfield and Leeds game that was supposed to be reviewing. Just another young back showing that he can play Super League level, I felt.
I don't think he's quite at the level of Max yet. I think if we're picking out of those 2, I think Max, purely because of his physical size, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
But he looks good, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Made a few mistakes. I haven't got one issue with any young kid making mistakes.
No.
He's evasive, isn't he?
I thought he made a good tackle, didn't he, on that? Is it McGowan or something for them on wing?
On the wing, yeah.
Where he covered across. He looked comfortable, but I agree with Chris that he's physically, I think Max
just ahead of him.
I think Max will play against. I don't think he'll keep his. But I think Max will play against Catalans.
I think he'll play against Catalans and Wigan. Good like Duncan said, the Wigan game.
Yeah, I don't. We won't see Ash until playoffs.
I think it's good. Yeah. It's good for me that Brad is doing the 1-for-1 swapping. Yeah. And we're not moving people. Because the temptation would have been there to go, right, Callum, you're in centre.
Yeah, push him out.
Bring Hankinson in and
but we've not, have we? He's been very structured in where he's put.
Which is great, isn't it? That's what you want.
Yeah.
You want a player to come in, at least disruption as
in the natural position.
At least you know if you're a youngster in the reserves and you're going well, like Max or Ned. If a centre goes down, then
I get a chance.
You're going up. You're going. One of you's going up.
Well, like Presley.
Yeah.
We're short on props.
Yeah.
In you go, son.
Yeah, it's your turn. You're the next in line.
But yeah, I just think Max is just that little bit.
No, I agree.
Ahead.
Yeah.
So I think
more physically ready. Isn't he,
I think he's a bit older, isn't he?
Mm.
So I think he'll get the nod for the rest of the season.
For the next year. James McDonnell. You're one of your friends. I think you love him now, but I thought he was highly effective, a bit dominant.
He just does. I don't dislike McDonnell. I just think he's
in England squad.
I think he's just steady. I think he's a steady away. He's a steady away performer, which you know what you're going to get out of him every week. You know he's going to be defensively solid. You know he's going to be in the top 3 of the tackle count. I've not seen the stats
yet,
but I bet he's in the top 3 of the tackle count because you know he's going to be there. My only slight criticism is ball in hand. That's always going to stay there for me.
Yeah, I think, like I said, when he made that break, he was a bit unsure.
But
what
I think
to do, but
I think he's just James McDonnell, and he'll give you a 7 or 8 out of 10 every week.
Yeah, and the problem we've got now is, and we haven't had this for years, is that there's not many players we can have a go at in the squad because you might prefer someone else to McDonnell or think there's bits in his game, but you can't argue because they're winning.
Well,
they're nilling people.
The thing is as well, though, you can see the accountability is there from Brad, and you've got that. You can see the job roles that they've got. They're not there to overplay.
And we did think,
they're not
didn't we,
trying things that don't suit their game.
We did think we'd miss Reece Martin.
I don't think
I don't think we have. There's no disrespect to Reece. I just think that
he's made his bed. He's made his job.
But I don't think we've. We could have really done with Reece Martin then. And
not once before.
Part of that is because Gannon's
played
played so well.
Gannon's played really well.
Outstanding.
Played really, really well.
Connor's been kicking well because we thought we were going to miss his Reece Martin's goal kicking.
Connor's been brilliant, hasn't he?
He's been outstanding.
There were a lot of clamour around the start. When Miller were out.
Yeah.
And we were sort of chopping and changing spine because he didn't really settle on Connor till in halves until because he started at full.
He started
at fullback.
When Miller went off, that's
he started
changed
at fullback
because
if you go back to the earlier pods, we were saying you lose so much with Miller not being there.
It was like a million years ago.
You're 100% right. That one game that changed we only just won when we were hammering them. Miller went off. Connor went to fullback.
It never happened again.
It never once. That changed the season.
It did. Brad said, actually,
Connor's a number 7 in it.
This guy's our 7, and he's not moving from that
position.
That's
a sign of a good coach that and put his hand up, which he did.
Never do that again.
Because even now in games when we've wanted to rest Miller at back end, or when Ash were on field, he would put in Ash to full back, or Hankinson's filled in at full back.
Winger in.
He's never even looked at Connor away from being a 7.
I don't think I've asked you about Hankinson. Would you keep him?
I would.
I like it.
I think he's. Again, when you sign a Shorrocks and a Hankinson, people look at it and they go, "Oh, it's a rubbish signing. Is this? Is that? Is the other?"
Well, Shorrocks has turned out to be a dud, hasn't he? He got banned.
But with Shorrocks, he was there to add cover. I know he's got banned, but he was there to add cover, and then it's come out that Cam Smith's missing for the rest of the year.
Yeah, it was.
So that's the reason that they've brought Shorrocks in, to give them. So we've got this depth, so we can say, right, we can rest so-and-so against these, and they can plot the way to the playoffs and pick the games that people are going to play and manage the minutes.
In playoffs, if we do need cover like that, you're better with experience. But I think Hankinson's actually been brilliant. He's slotted in. He's a strong runner, isn't he?
Yeah.
And we've needed that experience. I know everyone's gone, why is Riley not playing? But sometimes you just need some experience.
To be fair with Riley, we said at the start, he did 14, 15 games. And there was still... Young kids are going to make errors. They're going to make errors. But as it gets later on in the season, you're not going to... You're now playing rugby where errors are going to... They're going to cost you more. Potentially, if you go 6-0 down or 8-0 down away at Wigan, it's a big mountain to come back from. Whereas if you've got someone like Hankinson, who's... I know he made a mistake in his first game, people jumped on the back of him. But then since then, he's looked...
Well, the
I
thing
just think he's a solid. He's no thrills. He does his job, and that's all we need. We don't need a winger to come in that's going to score 30 tries a year, which we've got in Sevo. But we don't need it. We don't need a winger like that. We need ones that are just going to be steady away, and that's probably doing him a bit of a disservice because he's good in yardage, but he's what Brad Arthur wants. We don't go backwards. We start on the front foot from one of his carries. That's all we need out of the wingers.
And where it's been a bit of a masterstroke is we've ended up with Ash out for quite a few games, so it gives you the luxury of bringing Max or Ned in because you've got. Centre's a hard place to defend, isn't it?
It's hardest on
so
field.
If you've got somebody outside you that's experienced, it's going to help the younger kids.
Of course it is.
So I think it were a bit of a... And I would keep him.
I'd keep him around.
He'll get yeah, definitely. It's now time for the stats pack from Huddersfield versus Leeds.
I honestly thought this podcast would be about 25 minutes.
And here we are. We've done really well.
It's because I've never discussed it.
No one's bothered. Thanks to the Stig, as always, for these stats. The Stig said it was a boring game, which is why we just haven't spoke about it for nearly an hour. Leeds weren't really tested. Leeds made twice as many metres as Huddersfield. Leeds have threats either side of the ruck, which makes them really dangerous. Leeds' last 4 games, they have been outstanding in defence, which is exactly what we said on the pod.
Should have worked it out, but I wonder what his points for and against are in the last 4 games. It'll be a lot.
Loads. Onto the metres. Lachie Miller, 235.
Lachie, it's not enough.
Metres and 6 points.
Why is it not a 3?
Whitney, yeah. He's want to be averaging 270. Okay. Ryan Hall, 92. Harry Newman, 133. Ned McCormack, 101. Chris Hankinson, 155. Brodie Croft, 136.
That's a lot from a half.
Michalewski, 161 in 42 minutes.
And what about other props?
No.
Thank you.
Yeah, he was top.
In 42 minutes?
42 minutes, 161.
Wow.
And 28 tackles.
See.
Where am I now? You've completely knocked me off. Cooper Jenkins, 107 metres in 28 minutes.
Never. I hope his injury ain't too bad.
Absolute.
Has he got
beast.
a British passport?
I'll tell you what, we just need him and Palliacia signed up.
It makes me wake up in cold sweats.
Wow, that's a hell of it. I didn't
28 minutes.
I know. It might have been when I were asleep when they were on.
Can you imagine if we got him tied down to like a 3 or 4 year deal?
Both of them.
Yeah, both of them.
Jenkins,
back-to-back Super League titles.
Is it out? Is he out contract next year?
Yeah, they're both
next year. Both are.
Bleasy.
Yeah, we need.
I just didn't realise that's a hell of a lot of metres in.
Since he's come back in, Cooper. Every week it's like he's done 100 odd metres, and it's like he's played 25 minutes,
28
half
minutes,
an hour, 40 minutes, and they're doing it. Yeah.
Is it for the last 3 years we've been struggling to get props doing
doing 100 metres?
You were Mick on it.
He's doing it in 20 minutes.
He comes on 20 minutes, 14 tackles, 107 metres. See you later, lads. You should be on out of back of that. Absolutely outstanding. James McDonnell, 189 metres.
Really?
Yeah, season high for James McDonnell. Say with conviction.
And for anyone checking Super League website, we've got the proper stats.
No, we do not get these from the Super League website.
These are the proper
we need to make that abundantly clear. These are not from the Super League website. Correct. These are from the Stig. Morgan Gannon, 134 metres.
He's just good, isn't he?
Phenomenal. Callum Watkins, 57 metres, 30 tackles, 196 metres.
You just said 50 metres.
50 minutes, did you
57 minutes, sorry. 57 minutes. I wonder why you look at me as I was giving you the Davina, the big build-up. Your eyebrows going, what?
See,
what are you talking about? 57 minutes, 30 tackles, 196 metres.
Wowzers.
Phenomenal.
Too old.
All the positions. All of them. It continues. James Bentley, 46 minutes, 114 metres.
Jesus, they all got a workout, didn't they?
Yeah. Sam Lasoni, 38 minutes, 104 metres. And then the last one, Presley Cassell.
Yep.
135 metres in 40 minutes. Absolutely.
That's him and Cooper, isn't it?
Unbelievable. From an 18-year-old man.
And I said we didn't get that much go forward.
What are we...
It felt like that, though, didn't it?
I mean, we're highlighting him, but what are we dealing with there?
What do I know?
He's absolutely...
I thought Hud's pack was probably the best bit of them as well.
Yeah.
Blitzed him.
But we, like you've just said, we've not had... It used to be Michalewski 107 metres and the rest were like 30, 40, 50.
Every single forward got over 100.
Yeah, it's...
Every single one.
Yeah. Very good.
And Ryan Hall was the only one out of the back, but he got 92, which is 100, isn't it? I should have just said 101 or something, and people would have believed it. Top tacklers, Andy Ackers, 37, Callum Watkins with 30, and Michalewski with 28.
Yeah, cause they're low out there. You can tell they didn't throw much.
They didn't do much. No, they didn't do much. Meters with the ball, I've already said that. And
there's too many stats in there.
There's loads. It's like a massive PDF. Errors, 9 errors from Leeds.
The Stig sent us, like, not mid-season, but...
Yeah?
The whole stats for all the clubs to date.
I want to say... I'd be very interested to see... Can he cut up, like, by position?
It's all in there.
It was too overwhelming.
Was too big.
It was too overwhelming.
It was unbelievable.
Every pass left.
Really?
Every pass left that every player had made in the league.
I'd be interested to see like the meters for our pack and how it stands up, over the year against others.
I think you'd be able to work it out
positions.
There's like there's all sorts in it.
It's all bells and whistles.
It gives us a bit of an advantage, that, doesn't it?
Oh, massively. It's time to decide our Lachie Miller Fast Science Player of the Match. But just before we choose our votes, we'd love it if you played along at home. Please comment below on this YouTube video with your selection for your Lachie Miller Fast Science Player of the Match.
Checking the forum.
You check the forum and let's see if you agree with us. We do have a Leeds Rhinos message board now, the lotpod.proboards.com. We put a thread on there after every game, and that result of that poll, is now a vote on the podcast.
And we have changed it a bit because we usually just put a list, but we have put other this time.
We've put other this time because people were saying, what about...
We can't just put the whole team, can we?
Because I think you can only put 4 options.
Yeah, we're a bit tired, so
we've put other. So producer Chris, who's got the forum vote for this game this week? Brodie Croft.
Not by much. Harry Newman,
McDonald,
Lachie Miller, and McDonald.
Brodie Croft gets the forum vote. Duncan, who gets your vote for the Lachie Miller Fast Science Player of the Match?
Brodie Croft, with Miller in second and McDonald in third. No, Newman in third, actually.
Producer Chris.
Brodie Croft third. Lachie Miller second, Harry Newman first.
Harry Newman first. So we've got 2 votes for Croft, 1 vote for
Newman.
I'm going to agree with the forum and Duncan. Brodie Croft, you are the Lachie Miller Fast Science Player of the Match. First time this year?
I think so, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I think that's the first time. Congratulations, Brodie.
Like we mentioned earlier in the pod, coming bang into form.
Bang into form.
Just at the right time.
For playoff football all the way to the grand final. We'll now look ahead and preview the Rhinos' next fixture, which is Catalan Dragons at home. Any changes to the side? Are we expecting KP back?
We're expecting
back? Jack Sinfield.
Right, this is Holroyd's due back.
Yeah.
So he gets on bench maybe or straight.
Yeah, he's got to play on it in some capacity.
If Jenkins isn't 100% fit, rest him.
KP?
If he's not 100% fit, rest him. But I've got a feeling he'll play KP.
I think KP needs the minutes.
Jackson Field straight in for Jake Connor.
Sinfield gets the game, yeah.
Straight for Jake Connor.
Yeah.
I think anyone with a knock,
it's time to sit up.
We don't need to risk them, do we?
It's a weird one.
We'll beat Catalan.
You'd usually look at a Catalan team, even if they're out of form, and think they'll come and give us
a tough game.
But
still, mate,
I just can't see it. They've not looked.
They're not fit.
They don't look like a team.
The thing is with us, we're one of the fittest sides in the league, so they just won't live with us. It'll get to the back end of the game.
They'll blow them out.
And they won't be. There's always that 15-minute spell that when we turn up the heat, teams haven't been able to keep up with us. So I think we'll beat them. I'd like to being greedy, I'd like us to nil them. I think that'll probably be the focus more than the attack.
I'm looking forward to seeing their young fullback. He looks a cracker, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, I just can't see what they've got. They don't look like a team. They look they look knackered. They look.
I think there's a lot of stuff.
Half of them are leaving.
There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, I reckon, there, because that Remus Smith's just retired, hasn't he?
Has he?
Yeah, he retired. That came out about a week ago, I think.
Is he still fairly young?
He's only 28, yeah.
That's a shame, isn't it?
He's just said he's retiring. But I think, like when we did that preview show at the start of the year, we said about Catalan that we need to watch out for them. They're going to be amazing, and they've
gone on there.
They've just been appalling, haven't they?
We thought been horrendous. Luke Cleary might actually play well, and he's been dog shit, hasn't he? So their season's done. Half a team are leaving.
They've got loads leaving.
Yeah, it's not great.
Players
it's a team spirit, that.
Well, they only scraped past Salford, didn't they, by a point?
Yeah.
So it's one of them, isn't it? Where
they've got to travel.
Yeah.
We've generally done all right against Cats at home.
Well, we owe them one as
we can't get out there.
We owe them one as well, don't we?
Got a massive problem there.
They nilled us at their place, didn't they? So we do owe them one.
Yeah.
But it'd just be nice to keep the momentum going into Wigan. It'd be nice to get through the game, no injuries, nil them, move on.
Prediction?
Leeds by 32.
Producer Chris, prediction to finish off?
Leeds by 24. And it could be a nil-in.
And I'm going to say Leeds by 56. I think we'll absolutely destroy them. 56-0. Thanks to Duncan. Thanks to producer Chris. Thanks to the Rugby Store for these amazing caps. Don't forget to check out their website, therugbystore.co.uk. If you are watching on YouTube, please do subscribe to us. Hit that notification bell. You'll be notified every time we upload a podcast. If you're listening on iTunes or Spotify, leave us a 5-star review. Just bumps us up those podcast charts more than you'll know. And don't forget, you can follow us throughout the week on Instagram and TikTok. If you just search The Lot Pod, that's us there. And we will see you all for the Catalans review next week. Take care.